What up, YouTube world? 2 packages today. Missed out last night on one of these guys' auctions due to the fact that the Hardys came out at Wrestlemania, and my marking out and videotaping everything completely spaced on the end of the auctions. Just really happy about that. Missed out on an LT03 SPX patch for 50. Went for like $7. Desperation Phoenix splash right on the money with the landing. One more look. Seth Rollins again throwing all caution to the wind. That's something you see on 205 Live. This is the nice part about last year ordering that VIP thing. I get these now from that Hall of Fame to at least get updated. So yeah, there's, I don't know, a Jared Goff Leaf Limited patch to 25 went for like $8. So I have no clue about any of these dudes at all. I mean, literally, I've thoughts on Wrestlemania. I don't know. It was, everybody's pissed that Taker retired, lost to Reigns. I had predicted all along to anybody that would listen that if Reigns didn't win, I'd be stunned. Just because Taker is, you could tell. I know a lot of guys like him more than I. I like the early Undertaker. But he was and has been faltering for years. So it sucks. Because again, I'm part of that team of you see somebody that you watched for your whole, pretty much your whole life. And it's just a shell of what he used to be. So I got these 4. I think they're really the only things I was looking at. Like I said last night, that LT patch I wanted is a Gates 101 triple threads plate. I went like for $5 1/4, and it completely. Again, all that shit. I looked at it and it was like 806 on the phone. So what can you do? So I got a bunch of this shit. I have no clue on these guys. This shit I'll sit on. Jesus. Christ, that motherfucker born after I graduated high school. Purple, Leaf Perfect Game, Kyle Jacobson. And that friend is numbered to 25 of 25. Garrett Mitchell. G. Mitch. 15 to 20, the pink refractor. Nice patch on this from the Perfect Game shirt, home run derby thing. 13 to 15. Photo shoot worn patch. Ooh, beautiful. Adam Hall. And then I have no clue what this is, refractor wise. Javion Carrier - Ward. I'm a huge fan of like the multiple last names, because one isn't good enough. You need 4. 4 or 5. And that, whatever the fuck that is, I'll call it the static refractor, because it looks like the old static when you when I'd listen to pay-per-views back in the day. I could either get the audio perfect and just be static, or I'd get some static, but I could see the visual very good. But it sort of looked like that with the visual. So, I don't know. I think 17 shipped for these 4. Figured, I have no clue about them. I'll just sit on them.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage.
Got this, Eric Burks, orange Super T, $1. I don't think it's numbered. There's a few others I wanted to get with that, so I held off on the shipping. Thankfully I did. There's a 86, 87, 89 Tops traded sets. I think I got it for $15, so $5 a set. I figured, again, more stuff to put in binders. I don't know, just it seems like I keep on hitting up these sets. Ugh. Watching the replay. Oof. I gotta fast forward. That's nonsense. Oh, gibberish. The Wyatt match. Since somebody went to sleep, so it was school night, I'm trying to get this to the...
I was so lazy when I got up.
Nothing new there.
Hey!
So, that's that. Not a few cards. She wanted me to show you this. Can't remember her relic. I don't think it was anything thrilling. If you got any Naomi cards, obviously, let me know. I'd like to get some for her. Got a couple, nothing better than base, but I'm spent. I watched the whole pre-show. I watched the whole fucking end. Then I cleaned up after a couple guys were over, and fuck, I didn't get to bed till after midnight. So I watched 4 to 11, and I cleaned beforehand from probably noon to 1. Took a little break because I had to get my bearings, and then felt from 2 to 4. So, it just sucks. I'm tired. I'm fucking spent. So, there it is, YouTube. Let me know your thoughts on Wrestlemania. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. I know. Everybody says the predictability of the matches. Taker was probably and more than likely gonna either A, retire, or B, he was not gonna beat Roman Reigns the way they want the Roman Reigns train to fucking keep on chugging. Triple H was not gonna lose to Seth Rollins. Shane McMahon was not gonna lose to AJ Styles. And if he did, I'm done. You guys can watch. I'm sleeping. Jericho, more than likely, every hint and indicator is he's done for a while again, which, again, it's good. Keep him fresh. So he lost to Steen. There's one more. Oh. Naomi winning the title. I can't say it because she hasn't seen it yet. Oh, and then Lesnar beating Goldberg. You knew that was going to happen too, because Goldberg's just been piss moaning about how tough his body feels or whatever. So
Can you show these?
there's nothing in there.
If there is, the cards in there. I put them in there.
I don't know.
I got those for Christmas. These are old.
There's the relic. Yay.
There's a few Naomi's in here. But Daddy, Mom.
But unfortunately, it's just a fantasy. And all fantasies crumble to dust when they meet the reality that is the beast incarnate. So I hope you enjoyed your fantasy while it lasted, Bill. Because tonight at Wrestlemania, there is no happily ever after.
Tag team match. That's the bad part right now with the lawsuit going on with the Hardys and TNA. Probably not going to get the Broken Hardys for a little bit. Which sucks because I fucking saw me posting the media that is social. Oh, it's numbered. Fuck, that's numbered 25. I didn't know that. It's a nice little hit. Put that off to the side. Daddy is a big Macho Man fan. Oh, that's number to 199. I didn't know that either. I don't know. I really, I kept thinking Hardys are coming out. They lost the Ring of Honor titles. They lost. Oh, good lord! You and your interruptions. The wrestling's on. You just watch wrestling. You don't need to just go. When they lost the Ring of Honor titles, I'm like, fuck this. It's setting up, which fucking sucks. Like I've said before, Ring of Honor's in fucking Hopkins the 29th, and now there's no Hardys, which at some point in time with these wrestlers that are in the independent, that I'm gonna have to make fucking sacrifices and cards and everything else to hit up some show just to meet them, even if I got to travel by plane somewhere. Because I'm just, it upsets me very greatly for the Hardys, because I really wanted to meet Matt. I've met Jeff once in TNA in 2011-ish. I think November of 2011. I mean, he's a cool guy, but again, for me, I've never been drawn to him. I have the utmost respect for him putting his body on the line as he does, but it's not like I'm fucking, wow, there's Jeff Hardy, yeah, fanboy. No, I'm Cody Rhodes. I was shaking. With Ric Flair, I fucking nearly passed out. AJ Styles, same thing. Jay Lethal, I'm a huge fan. Meeting Nakamura in Toronto. I just seen Wrestle Kingdom, but I mean, so 4 months earlier, I was pretty much introduced to him. But in the 4 months, I'm like, I need to get everything I can to this guy that I can afford. With that trip being in the works, and there's very few people I mark out for huge, to the point where it's just like, are you a kid or what's your deal? So, but if you stuck through, what the hell am I at? 15 minutes of my stopping, stammering, stuttering, pausing, panting, procrastinating. Good for you. If you didn't, that's alright. I turned off about 10 minutes ago anyway, but Raw tonight, I'm expecting Nakamura. They said that, the fuck his name is, I don't even know. It's gonna be another jobber guy that nobody gives two shits about, that CN that Armando Amani or whatever, whoever Tommy End / Aleister Black fought last night, or on NXT. There's rampant rumors of him debuting, and somebody else, shit. And then the Revival soon, which I can see that. Probably head over to SmackDown to really solidify that tag team rank. I like them a lot. What else? Hall of Fame ceremony is pretty good. I was hoping Cornette would go a little more off the beaten path when he said these guys had more sex walking out to the ring than most people do in a year. I literally laughed for 5 minutes. I mean, it didn't catch with the crowd. It didn't seem, but oh my god, I was fucking crying. And I still gotta look at half these results. These are good. I like food. Or food type products. But let me know what you think of everything that went on. The length of WrestleMania, the matches. My main thing is WWF, when you had the WrestleManias of the past where you were shocked with something or fucking something came literally like the RKO out of nowhere, you're not going to have that anymore. And if you do, that's going to be the highlight over everything else. Like the Hardys, and nothing else we'll even talk about. It's the Hardys. And then you have Taker. But that's it. Because you got everything on the network for $9.99. That's the reason why WWF isn't trying to get that $60 from you. They got $10. I'd liken it to cards, but cards, you get raped either way. It's like buying a blaster of something over buying a box of, I don't know, like a $200 box. $20 box, it's like, whatever. And yes, I know some big hits are in there, but at the same time, you buy a $200 box, that's where they want to get you. They've already got you the $10 for the network, so what the hell does it matter? They don't need to put on and spend extra money to make WrestleMania the granddaddy of them all, the biggest show on earth. They can do the stupid Ultimate Thrill Ride bullshit. It's WrestleMania 33. You didn't want to have that because it sounds old. Super Bowl 52 or whatever, 51. I don't hear people calling it old. It's stupid. It's, I don't know. Logic with the WWE is lost. So, but yeah, length of that was why the end, the crowd near the end just pretty much passed out. You figure you're gonna be there from at least 2, standing in line or getting out of your hotel. You hit the whatever 2:30, 2:15, 2:30. Let's say you stand in line for an hour. And if not even standing in line, trying to get through security, trying to get to your seat, after getting drinks, merch, swag, lit, savage, fleek, whatever you're getting. And then Christ, you position yourself. It's probably right around the 4 o'clock hour. Show starts. It's 11 o'clock. You're there for a good 9 hours. It's a fucking shift of work. So, there it is, team. I don't know. I'm probably at 20 now. Oh, 20 minutes. So, I'll stop here because I know I'm fucking rambling huge. Go wrestling. I love it. Take her easy, YouTube. She's easy. Take her twice.